Hi, you guys. It's Milo here,
It's your boy Mo.
and welcome to another episode of Our Moments. We're supposed to do this together.
We don't always do it together.
Morgan can't take me serious right now because I'm not in a serious mode right now. I
You're
wanted
never
to.
you're never in a serious mode,
What
but
are you talking
what
about?
do you
This is my Halloween
can you
costume.
oh god.
I'm a black man in a hoodie. Ooh. It's spooky season. I don't even have my glasses on. Yeah? So, Morgan, Mo. So, how's your week been?
How's your week been?
I don't know. I don't really remember my weeks. They be so lately.
Something must have happened at work. I
Mm,
don't do anything but go to dialysis and come home, so
what happened at work? You know what? It is fall and it's a nice, cool weather, and
it's weather weather.
I'm really feeling it. It's really a vibe. Um, I can't do this the whole time.
I don't know why you did that. I know you was gonna take it off.
Shut up. Just shut up. Let me live my life how I want as a young man. Okay, I can see. I can see clearly now the rain is gone.
Are we starting over?
No, I want to keep all of this in here. It's cute, it's fun, it's giving.
Is it cute?
It's very cute because
It's
I'm here.
giving slow. It's giving
we're two men. Men are the dumbest people on earth.
it's giving you're autistic.
Don't say that. That man on try to put me on his list. The one that's like this. Um, I don't want to be on that list. You know they now the U.S. is censoring us, so they're scanning all your social medias, and they will send ICE after you or something like that. You
Why would
didn't
they
hear?
send ice?
Because they're trying to deport Americans, black and brown people. They could deport me into like a nice, lovely island filled with hot men.
Well,
I wouldn't put up a fight.
they're not gonna deport you to anywhere that you find
They may send me to a
that you find
conversion camp. Yeah,
concentration camp.
no, a conversion camp. They don't want me to be a hag anymore. You can't say that. YouTube would take us down.
But you just said it.
I said hag.
I'm confused.
It rhymes with it. We using rhyming words.
I was gonna say a hag is a it's a girl who has um I forget what it is, but it has something to do with being
Well,
having
it's in the word too because it's a F hag.
yes.
Yes, that's
It's,
why I said a hag instead of the F word in front of it. We don't want you two to take us down. We trying to make money,
or we can just bleep it out.
Morgan. We trying to make money. The girls want to hear me say things.
Right.
We don't need to bleep out everything.
But you didn't say it though.
I understand that, but I don't want the
Okay.
LGBTQ
Okay.
community to be
Okay.
after me.
Shush.
Don't touch the mic.
I didn't touch the mic.
It's right here. It's like a
Right. I
mole.
know. I touched her mouth.
You know what my costume could be this week? A Sasquatch.
You don't look like a Sasquatch.
I do look like a Sasquatch. I could be a bag of bones.
You look like an emo boy trying to hide itself from the world.
I'm technically a black emo.
Are you?
Yes. I'm always sad.
You haven't been emo since you were in high school.
I'm so glad no one can find any pictures of me in high school. And I deleted all that shit.
Oh my god.
God.
He was like the real deal.
Yes.
Except for like the having the mascara around the eyes. Or did you do that too? Because I didn't see it. I haven't seen any pictures what you do.
Exactly, because they all deleted. No one
Then
has
why
it.
haven't you showed them to me?
I deleted all of those
Why?
since when I moved over here. Deleted my old Facebook. My old Facebook page used to have all my emo pictures,
Mm.
and I used to look like a bag of Skittles because clearly I didn't dress well.
How you gonna be emo and look like Skittles? Emo don't wear color.
Yes, they do.
They wear like black and gray and
No, 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 no.
white
I
and
was like the new age emo, the colorful one, like
whatever that
Pete
is.
Wentz. Pete Wentz was my boyfriend back in the day.
Who?
Pete Wentz, you know who Pete Wentz is? I'm probably saying his name wrong.
What did he do?
He sung. I think his name is Pete Wentz.
What did he sing?
That I can't tell you anymore. He is Pete Wentz.
Is it a green light? Or is that just a reflection?
It's a reflection of that light, babe.
It looks like a.
He was in Fall Out Boys. Pete
I
Wentz.
know who Fall Out Boy is. I don't know the names of the band members.
This is Pete Wentz.
That was the lead, wasn't he?
Yeah, this was Daddy back in the day. I
Ew.
love me some Pete Wentz.
He was never cute.
He was fine as hell on those tight, skinny jeans.
Mm-mm.
I mean, I had a type.
That. Mm-mm.
And you know, I love me.
I think all the members of All American Rejects they were cute. Oh. Do you know what they look like?
No.
Do you ever listen to All American Rejects?
No.
No? Mm-mm. I give you my dirty little secret.
No, thank you. I like the stuff. Like, what I can't really find anymore, I used to listen to Rap Screamo. And it was a song. I can't really remember it to save my life. It was on because you know I had a bunch of iPods, and my mom used to take them when I got in trouble in school. And it has all my music. So I'm hoping one day she will recover all of these things that she hid from me, because she has it in storage. Clearly, I have my Game Boy back that I haven't seen in God knows when.
I don't know what happened to all of my gaming, my handheld gaming. I had a PSP, I had a Game Boy Advance, I had a Game Boy DS, and a Game Boy. I think it was the SP2. I think that one is the SP, right?
That's the SP.
You're right. I had all of those. I don't know where any of those things are, and they weren't taken away from me. I just don't know where they ended up. My PSP, I have no idea. That was the last thing I had. That was handheld. And I don't know where that thing is.
I don't know where my PSP is, but my theory is, because, you know, my little cousin used to live with me. I think he gave it to someone, because he used to give my shit away, and I used to be mad as hell. I wanted to knock him into the future sometimes.
I know I got my sister's DS. I got it stolen at school.
And I always wanted a DS, because even with the Switch, I wanted the Peach game, right? So with the DS, they had like a Peach adventure game similar to Mario, and I've never played it, but with the Peach game that you got me 2 years ago, and I finished it. That was the only game that I actually like finished, and I just love Peach so much. She's like one of my favorites. Daisy was, but she was a lesbo.
How do we know Daisy was a lesbian?
Because she gives tomboy.
How? She ran around in a dress.
She gives bumping purses.
Ooh.
She gives scissors. That's what she gives. Hey, I don't make the rules.
So bitch running around in a that was the one in the blue dress?
No, that's our Rosalie. Rose something. Daisy is the one in the yellow dress.
But what about her gives? Like,
she gives lesbian, babe. Lesbian. You like my voice? It turns you on.
It actually,
What?
it actually chases me away.
Wow. You know what really chases me away from you?
What?
That forehead.
Wow.
Yep.
It's still smaller than yours.
Well, it doesn't look like a wheelchair around.
Yours is like,
That's fine. The niggas love it.
his forehead is like back here, y'all.
It's not back there. I'm not LeBron James.
LeBron James.
You see why someone wear a hat all the time when we record?
That's not why. What's wrong with your fingers?
My nose is itchy. Can you scratch it for me? It's the nose ring. Ugh.
You told me to scratch it.
Ugh. I hate this nose ring.
Stop picking your nose. I'm Mr. Brightside.
Oh, my eyelashes are in my eyes. Oh. So how was your week?
I have my own mic.
I understand that you have your own mic. I wanted to hold mine this time. Let's see how I like it.
My week was cool. I don't know if I mentioned it on the last pod. My sister got engaged. She's growing up.
She's a beautiful young lady.
In every picture since then, of course, the ring has to be in it. So, but she's growing up. Not my little sister anymore. So
she's a woman.
A woman.
Yes, she's a grown woman. She can do whatever she wants.
Congrats to her. Love you.
Congratulations.
I don't know if she watches this, but
and not a lot of people watch this.
I mean,
it's okay. We forgive you this time.
Some weeks we'll have a good amount of viewers, and then some we don't.
Hey.
There's one video that has none at all.
I know, I saw that. That's fine. We see how y'all do us. It's good. But you want us to go out there and support your shit, but can't support our shit. But okay, it's whatever. No one's salty over here.
Listen, the people that support you most are strangers.
Yes,
people don't even support
you. We love the strangers over here.
My sister has
she's working. She's a working woman.
She's a working girl. She's a whole nurse out here in the streets. So I understand. She's not working, she's sleeping.
We understand.
But my week was cool. I think that was my good news for the week.
And this bandage on his arm is from dialysis.
He hurt me. He always grabs me and holds me too tight. But it's whatever.
We have free will here. He could have left. If I was doing that, only dummies stay in a relationship if they get abused.
Wow. So I'm a dummy now.
Are you getting abused? You went to dialysis.
Why would dialysis put this on my hand?
Because that's the fake vein arm. And it still be leaking. It leak.
What it leaks?
Drip. Drop. It leaks that blood. Speaking of blood, we watched the
second season of Interview with the Vampire.
That shit was boring.
It was interesting, but it was also boring. It wasn't as interesting as the first season.
I think we like a little bit of violence.
Because I think this season was boring because it was more so of a love story.
Yeah, I wasn't giving.
It was the origin of Lestat and Louis, and then Armand and Louis.
They killed my girl.
Yes,
and they changed actress.
Claudia, and they put a whole different
I didn't like the new actress.
Well, the original one, she was it was scheduling conflicts. She was also recording for I can't remember what it was, but she was also recording for a different show at the same time.
Do you remember
they had to recast her.
Yes.
I liked her though. She was cool.
She was annoying.
What?
She didn't sound like her.
Yes, she did.
No, she
was very country in the first one.
I understand country, but it's the way that she said certain things that didn't give. I can't pinpoint like.
I didn't like her in the beginning. but eventually she grew on me. I think she was.
Yeah.
I think it was a good. I think it was a good recast.
It's okay. Well, she's not in there anymore, so
She could still be in a third season. I mean, it might go back again. And
I hope not. I hope it's not a third season. But I
I,
know that for a fact
the
that
way they ended, there's
I
gonna be a
know it's
third
going to be a
season.
third season. A lot of people, a lot of people are canceling Netflix because of Elon Musty,
Mm.
and they keep showing trans stuff, and it's swaying people to turn trans because they're forcing our love.
What does Elon Musk have to do with that?
I don't know. I wish they would deport him, but they haven't. So I just don't understand.
But I'm saying like what?
He tweeted. I don't have Twitter
So
anymore.
they're banning it because they're showing a lot of
They're
trans stuff. Boy,
boycotting
I mean,
it
you know what I mean. Because they're showing a lot of
because
trans stuff on Netflix.
yeah. But my thing is, it's just like um, back in the day. I know I said it in one of our older podcasts. Like back in the day for black and brown people, they didn't want us on television either, and it just we have to see it play out, and I mean in a good positive way for change. And I feel like with what's going on in the world now, a lot of people don't want that change. They want to go back into the past. That's why we getting all. I feel like we're getting all these. Like for Doja Cat's new album is giving an '80s vibe. They're trying to push us back in the past, and I just feel like I know it sounds like I'm doing a bunch of rambling because it is, but I just feel like they don't want the future or want to see everyone happy in the future. They just want to, you know, oh, back in the day, this, that, and the third. Because, everything repeats itself, right?
Hmm.
So, make this make sense for me.
I don't know what you're trying to say.
I'm just saying what I'm trying to say and what I'm trying to get you to understand is that I really don't explain things properly.
What? So far, what I've understood, and I know, and I was gonna say it. As far as like trends and style, and that always comes back. Like it always comes back.
That's not what I was trying to say.
But you said it though.
I
You
said
said,
trans.
huh?
Trans people.
Yes, but you said that history always repeats itself.
Hmm.
That was in regards to trends and
Oh, I thought you
style.
said trans.
Yes, that I no trends.
Transgenders.
Style, no
No,
trends,
no. Oh, okay.
style, all that.
We
It
love the
always,
dolls.
it always,
We love the
it
dolls.
always comes back. Things always, like you said, Doja's album is giving
Yeah.
80s because, of course, history and like the past they always want to redo things and it always comes back. It's just like skinny jeans. Skinny jeans was a thing back in the day. It died off, came back, died off again.
And then they making 1,000 Fantastic Fours.
I still don't know where you were going with
I'm
your
just saying.
whole.
What I'm trying to say
You
is
told me
that
to explain it.
they're literally trying to get us to go back, and I feel like we can't go back. We need to go forward, and I feel like that was what Miss Kamala. I said it right, right? Oh, I used to say it wrong.
Okay.
So Kamala wanted us to move forward, but with the Orange Man in office, with all the laws that they're changing and taking away, we're actually moving back. But I will tell people keep your head forward and look at the brighter light ahead.
Well, yeah, we're gonna go back because, of course, Trump wants to go back
We don't
to.
say his name on this podcast. We call him Orange. We don't respect that man, so we don't call him
Well, I didn't
Orange.
say President Trump because he's not my president. It's just literal, just Trump.
Yes.
If I gave a fuck, I would say I would put the
We
president.
we don't put an orange in front of you when you say his name. We don't want him.
Moving on. Uh, of course, we're gonna have to go back because he wants to go back to the days where we were disrespected, where we weren't acknowledged as people.
I mean, they never really acknowledge us as people. Like, I know in the past for us, if we go out shopping or something, remember how people are just like, they won't move out of, like, let's say we're both on a sidewalk or something like that, and they would, like, literally walk into us because they act like they don't see two 6 foot tall black men because they think of us as objects, not people. Actually, back in the day, property. Not even people like cattle and shit. I don't know why we watched that slave movie yesterday. It just get me in a mood. Like I remember I told you I bought this book. I listened to this book and it was about slavery. Um, but it was like Jamaica, in Jamaica with Cersei and all of them. You remember me talking about Cersei? Now that book right there. Let me give you the title of this book. It's a really good listen because I didn't read it because it just really pissed me off, and I listened to it at work. Go to my library. It is called The Book of the Women of the Night. Oh, I said it wrong. Look at that dyslexia. Ooh. The Book of the Night Woman. That was the book.
That's pretty good. What's something wrong with you?
It's nothing wrong with me. I'm here with you.
We also watched Alice last night.
That's the movie I was talking about the slaves. It was interesting.
Yeah. For those of you who haven't seen it,
it's on Netflix.
It's on Netflix. The synopsis is, it was, I guess you could say it's not really modern day slavery, but it was this one guy. He had an entire
family.
No.
Plantation
with slaves on it in the 70s, and was holding. I think it was a whole family, but he had a plantation with a family of slaves. They were slaves. They didn't know anything of
modern society.
They really just thought that they were slaves. That there was nothing different. I don't think they knew what year it was. But one escaped, and she was Kiki Palmer. She played Alice. She escaped, and she ran out into the world and realized that this is not reality. So.
And she could read.
She could read because her owner, Massa, taught her to read. Not well, apparently. Well, he thought that he didn't teach her to read very well because he just wanted her to read to him. Mm-hmm. He taught her just enough so that she can read stories or books to him. But she can read really well.
Because this movie kind of reminded me, and I think you said it to me yesterday, the movie with Janelle Monáe in there. So it was similar to that movie. But
they were aware in that movie, they were aware that they were in modern times.
Yeah. But this one, it was like total opposite.
Yeah.
It's something about like those types of movies that really,
And it pisses you off because, I mean, well, not but that's how people our people was treated.
Right. So it's really hard that, even like with Black history, the Black history isn't for us. It's for the other people and the other races to understand what they did to our people. And, they used to steal our teeth, make shoes out of us. What else? Probably hats. Grape our men and our women, the whole 9 yards. So
what they do?
Great. We can't say that on here. Come on now, don't you like?
I just wanted to know what you were trying to say, Miles.
What does it sound like?
Miles, move on.
Okay.
Thank you.
You made me forget my train of thought, and it was important what I was going to say.
Going on about what they did to us.
I mean, I just feel like in this country is a lot of dark shit that, once you get up to age, because they don't teach you this in school. They barely teach anyone
And they're trying
anything
to
now.
completely erase it. And if when you do get a chance, there's a lot of reading material that every house needs to have
Yes.
because they're trying to get rid of all any books that tells you about our history and America's history on what they did to our people. So, even if you don't read it, at least have it, because at
Right.
some point, even if you have children, and at some point you're not going to be able to find any type of like
Because
material in regards to.
they just want you to read the Bible, and half of that shit is made
And the
up.
Bible was literally what the
They
how
gave
the white
us,
man was supposed to, how America was. It was supposed to be for the white America. It wasn't
yeah,
even
it's
supposed to be
not
for
for
us. And
us.
it's crazy how black people they take Christianity and they take the Bible and they just hold that
I
to.
just, that's why I can't really, like, I'll meditate and listen to my ancestors and whatnot, but that's one of the reasons why I don't go to church. And you go to church,
I mean,
and
I do go to church, but like I don't.
what you told me about the last time you went to church, and I was like, that's what they're all saying about this person, and it rubbed me the wrong way. And I think if you
Well, I
want
think it's mainly because I mean, for one, that church is very unseasoned, and I need to find me
a season
a
church,
seasoned church, but I just needed somewhere to go. But it's just like I don't like I said, I've always said I don't believe everything that's in the Bible. I do. Everybody has believes in some type of higher power, but I don't believe a lot of what the Bible says.
but you can't say that in front of anyone because they will shun you.
Mm.
I know, like, because I just ever since I was younger, it's just something about it, and especially moving over here around my people instead of being in a small majority white town, and that's the only thing, just listening, and like even growing up in church, I just felt like they would preach the same thing over and over and over again every year. Like we already heard that. And with me, because I do listen to everyone, and I pay attention, and I remember a lot of things about certain stuff. It was just very repetitive. Like, didn't they already preach about this? Why are they preaching about this? And it's the same stuff that they preach about. They don't change up the sermons too much. It's all the same thing.
Well, there's different. It may be the same subject, but it's like they try to teach it in a different angle, like from in a different perspective, I guess. And I mean, they always tend to focus on homosexuality.
That too. I remember my pastor from back home. It was one day. I think I must have been like still had alcohol because I used to go to the club right after. I mean, like go to the club, get home at 5 a.m., take a little nap. I still smelled like alcohol in my club clothes. Go to church, and I remember one day now she would preach about something different than the other churches. When she said dragons and unicorns, that had me right there. I paid attention. I don't know whatever sh- energy she had. I really pay attention to her, and I just felt love. And our topic for today is coming out. So
How you just go into that?
I'm so sorry. Go ahead.
No, it's fine. I
We was
mean,
talking about
I
church.
know, but we.
I mean, my coming out story involved my pastor. She was there. She helped me through it because I wasn't even talking to my mom. But I want you, so I can. You want me to go ahead?
Okay, I mean,
My coming out story was so dramatic. Come follow me. Listen. Um, I, for one did not want to come out right then and there. So, for so long I've been denying. When did this happen? This happened in high school. I think my junior or senior year when I was forced to come out. So I'm going to not say people's names. I'm just going to call them objects in my living room. All right. So at the time, I was dating this guy named Kendall, and Kendall. I'm gonna fuck up and say some folks' names because I'm just
You're
Kendall.
just that special.
That I that I am because I'm naming people from the things I see around my living room. So me and Kendall was dating like since junior or whatever, junior senior year.
Why don't you just make up a different name?
I don't know a different
Wouldn't that
name.
be easier to remember
Okay,
than thinking of, oh, I'll name
Candle,
him Candle.
Latrell.
Latrell?
Yeah. So we
And you picked the most, okay.
not white name ever.
No, just go ahead.
Latrell was white, guys. So me and Latrell dated junior to senior year, and I'm gonna try to be short-winded as possible.
Shit.
So I kissed Latrell uh, outside in front of the school one day, and then I had a family member named Cora. Cora told my family, and so Cora told my family, and my family treated me like I was possessed with demons. It's so trauma packed, but I would say my coming out was. I'm glad that I came out because a weight was lifted off my shoulder. I didn't have to lie anymore because I knew that I was different from most boys. I didn't know I was a boy until I was like 11. Morgan, come on now. I honestly thought I was a girl for the longest. And I thought about being, a T girl when I was younger, but I didn't like makeup like that. I like painting my nails and um, keeping my skin
That's not wanting to
nice.
be a girl.
Listen, I wanted
That's
to be
just,
a girl. I
that's,
thought I was a
you
girl.
just had, you just had feminine qualities. You just,
And I used to walk around in the house with heels on and a dress on.
I don't, what boy never tried on heels? I did
But I
it.
used to do it all the time.
I did it when nobody home. When I would try my mom's heels on. I put on lipstick. Not that I wanted to be a girl. I think I just wanted to try
I
it.
thought it was a girl, Morgan. I really did. Wholeheartedly, I literally thought I was a girl until I realized that I was a boy.
You didn't realize that girls had
No,
long hair and you didn't.
no, Morgan. Honestly and truly, when I was younger, I didn't even know I was black. You can ask my mom that. And I blame half of this shit on them. I thought I was a pale skinned person and I thought I was a girl. So, I'm so glad that I'm not pale skinned. And we love the dolls over here, but I don't want to be a doll.
I sympathize with you.
Thank you. You're so sweet. It's been really
Finish your story.
hard. I got distracted. So, my cousin had told my whole family that I was, they saw that I kissed a guy. I don't. One of my aunts threw holy
Why
water in
would
my.
you have kissed a guy in front of the school if you weren't even out yet? I did what?
I was out to the school, but not to my family, which was weird. Like every time I came home, like, cause the person that I was dating at the time, and I always do this, and I realized, well, you're the second person with a unisex name that I dated.
Mm.
And I always tend to find people with unisex names.
Because Latrell is so unisex.
Shut up, Morgan. You know the person's real name.
Do I?
You do.
Mm.
The man broke my heart.
No.
And then, so that's just a brief summary of me coming out. I can't really think because someone always rudely interrupt me
I don't
when
rudely interrupt you.
the girls be interrupting me all the
I
time.
have to keep telling you to go back to your story because you keep drifting off topic.
Okay, well, so basically, my family treated me like I had a plague. I got around, you know what? This was like senior year, close to graduation when I came out. It was not junior. We got together in junior year. Senior year, close to graduation, I got kicked out of the house. Um, it was whole. I can't really remember a lot of it because I blocked out so much of it. All I know, I cussed out everyone in the family. I invited him to my other mom's house. Um,
Other mom.
Miss Emma.
Oh.
My other mom's house for my graduation party because she told me I can bring them because it was her house. Um, and when I tell you I
I
cussed
miss
out,
Miss Emma.
I do too.
Go ahead. I'm sorry.
My oldest cousin cried. I don't understand why, but he cried. That's the first time I ever seen this man cry. Um, and yeah, it's just shit hit the fan. A couple of months later, graduated from high school, or it was a graduation party. So he went out to college. He broke up with me, broke my heart. I came out to my family. I was heavily in the church, so I would go to church every Sunday, um, and also go to the club on Saturday. So I'll work my graveyard shift, go to church, um, graveyard shift Monday through Friday. Saturday night, I was in that club from 9 p.m. to 5 a.m.
What the club got to do with your coming out story?
I don't know, but it's around the time that like I was just trying to find like
Yourself?
myself in the club
Mm.
and drinking heavily. Um,
He was an alcoholic when I met him.
I was not an alcoholic.
Mm.
I just like to drink heavily. Really, I love to drink. I still miss drinking.
You don't miss drinking.
It's another personality come out when I'm drinking.
You don't miss it, though.
I do miss it
No,
sometimes.
you don't, because you drink and then you're like, and then you instantly regret it.
Now I do because I overthink.
You you don't need to be drinking.
I know. Um, so church, my pastor was amazing. She actually helped me and my mom rekindle our relationship. It took a while. Um, then I moved over here and went to college. And then I met this wonderful person that changed my whole life and made me a better person. Because if I was out there in those
He only
streets,
says it on camera. Off camera.
I wish I never met you.
Right.
All right, so how was your coming out story?
I don't really have a coming out story, if I'm being completely honest. Um, my family just knew. And so my little sister knew that my sister-in-law, and that's because she asked me. That's because I fucked up. And my phone had gotten taken away from me, and I asked to use her phone one day, and
Not you talking
back
to the sneaky leaks on
back
my
then,
phone.
can you shush?
Okay, I should have.
Back then, I used to, the only way I was like able to talk to, because I grew up in a Virgin Islands, so it's just like I really couldn't. There wasn't really. I don't think there was a jacked
What's that? Can you
or a
explain that?
grinder.
Can you explain that to
Oh,
the
shut
girls?
up.
Okay, shut up.
The red app and the yellow app. I don't think those things existed then. The two hookup sites. This is back. This is like 2010, 2009. But anyways, my phone got taken away, and the only way I was able to talk to guys was this website called Fun for Mobile. It was a website where I used to get my ringtones, but they also had they had chats. They had like little chat rooms that you can go in.
You were in there with a
So
lot of pedophiles.
there were men, there were M for male, F for F, and it was a bunch of different little chat rooms. Um, and of course, I used to go to the M for M, and that's actually where I met a few people that I still talk to today. Um, but yeah, that's the only any place I was able to talk to people. So I actually used their phone to go get in the to go in the chat room, check my messages and stuff. Um, and I thought I signed out. I don't know how she found out. She might have just went back in the past in the history. But I know I didn't leave it open. That much I do know. I didn't leave the thing open. She might have just went to the history and saw it and looked at it. So then one day she just came up to me and asked me like, so are you gay? And I was like, maybe. And ever since that, she was like the one person that I was able to confide in for a long time. Um, and then, so like I said, my family just kind of knew, but it was also a conversation that we never had. So it was just like, even though they knew, they just never brought it up. We didn't talk about it. Um, and for a long time, like my life was kind of like
a
a secret or hidden. So, I would have to like when I would even it was up until I even moved here, I still hadn't really come out to my family. My little sister, I came out to her. So my sister-in-law and my little sister knew. So I would talk to them about it, but my mom still didn't know. I think it was up until maybe
He
a good 5 years ago. My mom didn't know. So, um, I
he
told
met his knight in shiny armor.
my what?
Your knight with
And what would you say?
shiny armor.
It's not shiny armor. Shining.
Shiny.
Shining armor. Knight in shiny armor. I meant my knight in shiny armor. I did. My shiny armor.
Yeah.
You see? Nice and shiny right here. But anyways, so yeah, it was maybe 5 years ago I finally, talked to my
Grew the
mom
balls.
about it. It wasn't so much like having a balls to do it. It's just I just got tired of like not being able to talk to my mom about my life, and it's like I said, she knew. We just
Of
never brought
course,
it up.
your
We never.
mom's
Can
always
I talk?
okay.
Damn.
Please, sir, don't hit me.
My God. What were you saying? What was so important that you needed to say just now? What? Go ahead. You forget?
Shut up.
But I just got tired of not being able to talk to my mom about what's going on in my life. A lot of my life had to do with Miles, and I had to like either say in the beginning I said he was my roommate. I think that's the same thing he told his mom too. Before I think he was forced to actually tell his mom that we were living
And
together.
someone followed me on Instagram and sent her a picture of both of us together off my Instagram page.
Mm.
Like I
But
can't
that
really.
wasn't what forced you to tell her. You remember it was my dumbass had that.
No, it was before then. They already knew.
No, that we were living together. Not that we were together. That we were living together. Because remember, you didn't tell originally when you left student housing. You didn't tell your mom that we were living together.
Well, I stayed in Kennesaw for a while.
Right, and then you left there, and you didn't tell her that you were living with me. You
Uh,
told her that you had gotten a roommate, and when I brought that guy to live with us to help pay with the rent, and he had stole our stuff, you had to tell your mom. You were kind of forced to tell her that you were living with me because you had to tell her that both the laptops were stolen.
yeah.
So that's that. I'm talking not the fact that we were together. They knew we were together because you remember we had went to the mall that one day, and
They had Allison come
they had
over.
Allison come talk to me, and
Allison always did all the dirty
all the
work.
dirty stuff. But they knew that I had knew you because I had on one of your backpacks.
Yeah.
And they were like, they sent Allison over to talk to me and just
Uh,
what did they tell her? They told her to tell me I can't remember what it was that they told her to tell me.
I don't know.
But yeah,
That was awkward.
it was. But you weren't even there though. You were over there with them.
I know.
And I was like on the other side of the mall, and they sent her, not really the other side, but we weren't
Across
close.
the way.
It was across the
You
way.
were in eye distance. If
Mm-hmm.
Allison, they allow Allison to walk over there.
Your family is just weird.
Thank you. I know.
But yeah, I mean, so yeah, so I don't really, like I said, I don't really have a coming out story. It's just, like I said, my family knew. And for a long time, it was just a conversation we didn't have. And they used to tiptoe around me in regards to, you know, me. I was just like, I had gotten tired of just like not being able to talk to my family about
You know what? I'm so glad neither one of our families asked us who's the boy or who's the girl in the relationship. They never asked that question.
Mm-mm. Did your family ask that?
No.
Oh, I thought you were talking about like my family.
I
Yeah.
mean, when you when my mom accidentally got your
Don't that's not even don't even bring that up.
oh, I'm so glad she didn't get the video.
There was no video.
It was a video.
No, there was not.
It was. It was the same video. Remember, I made that noise. Oh.
I don't even know how that happened.
I don't
Honestly.
know either.
I really don't know. I don't even know like why was I sending her.
Remember, when she had cancer and she was shaving off her head.
Right.
And
Oh, I had to send her the
you
video
sent the video,
of me shaving her head.
but I don't know how the photos.
But I don't know how those photos ended. I really don't, because I sent the video literally from where after I recorded it. Like it was still in the video, and I just hit share and I sent it. So I don't know how those got in there.
I don't know either. And she was asking me, "Who? I know this is not your butt, Miles. I know what your butt looked like." And I was like, "Oh, Morgan. Oh my God!
Just for context, huh?
I just told them."
It's fine. Just for context, I was gonna do it anyways. Just for context, guys, I accidentally sent my mother-in-law like 2 pictures of like my butt, like my bare ass naked butt.
And the lie that I told her was, "Oh, Morgan wanted me to see something on his butt, so I had to take a picture of it."
I don't know if she ever believed it.
Probably not.
But the conversation never came back up, so
So
we're just gonna leave it at that.
yeah.
So when was the moment you realized that you were different and were good, I guess?
believe around. I know most people will say differently. I was very, very young, probably 4 or 5.
Mm-hmm.
Probably 4, because that's when I really thought I was a girl, and they kept me in the house.
Well,
And I used to.
that didn't necessarily mean you were gay. You just had a
No. It's something that I don't like. I will never talk about on camera. It was right then and there of that situation happening when I was younger, and that's when, because I kind of fell in love with someone at a very, very young age, and they told me not to tell anyone because they would get in trouble.
I mean,
So
that wasn't
right
love.
then,
That was just. I
I
think you
mean,
didn't know that. But
you can leave it in. I would not talk about that on camera because that's like one of the things that I blocked out, and I don't know what is real and what is fake. But it fucking happened.
it's trauma.
But he's locked away for something else, and karma's a bitch.
I knew from a. I think the last memory of me actually being interested in girls was in kindergarten. After that, All I remember is
Boys, boys,
boys, just
boys.
liking boys.
We
Like,
love them. We love
there
them.
was this one, we had moved to Florida when I was in first grade, and there was this one boy. I don't know, all the girls wanted him. Now that I think about him, he really was not cute. But all the girls wanted him, and I wanted him too. But I always just kind of like try to be close to him and be friends, and you know. But people always asked me when I was younger if I was gay, and I never understood why.
You know what? They always ask, like on the school bus, um, like when you're in middle school.
Mm-hmm.
So, I had to fit in with the guys. They were like, so, oh, you talking to this? I always had a girlfriend for some reason. They were like, which hole did you pick? Did you do the first hole or the second hole? And I knew from other people's conversations that it's the second hole that you needed to go in. I ain't know what the fuck they were talking about, honestly and truly. Do you know what I'm talking about?
Mm-hmm.
So I didn't know. I just went with the second, and they were like, "Oh, blah 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 blah." And I was like, clearly to this day, I still don't know what the fuck they were talking about.
Because in the woman region, there's the hole that the pee comes out of, and then there's the hole that it's meant for penetration.
Oh, so I guess right for the second one, I assume.
Yeah.
Oh wow, that's why they were like that. But I did still like the most like hardest guy girlfriend, and we were like a couple for a while. I would never kiss her. I held her hand and bought her gifts. All my girlfriends held their hand and bought them gifts. I never kissed a girl. Uh,
I have. I've had two girlfriends. One I had in like ninth grade, and she was in 11th, I think. And then the second one, I went to church with her. And we've pretty much known each other like, I won't say our whole lives, but the majority of our. But we ended up dating for a little bit, um, and then I came out to her, so of course we broke up.
mhm. I kissed a girl, but it was in college, and I was drunk. You were there too.
I was not.
You were there.
I was not.
You were drunk too.
Couldn't have.
You know this person.
I couldn't have been there. I think I would remember that, especially if I know the person.
You know that person.
Where were we?
I don't know where we were going, but I was drunk as hell. Maybe you weren't
I
there.
was never was in college. I was never drunk to the
You
point
might.
to where I don't remember anything because I had to watch you.
Well, I was drunk to the point where I kissed a girl.
Okay, but
Yeah.
I couldn't have been drunk. But I
You
don't
know
remember
what?
that.
It wasn't drinking. It was the other stuff. The
Mm,
devil's lettuce. I
mm,
think.
if you say so.
I don't know, but I kissed a girl.
Who though?
I can't tell you.
Why? You could give me hints. You could give me like details.
No,
Only I'm gonna know.
she would know too.
Does she watch this?
Yes.
Well, then she should know that y'all kissed, so it doesn't even matter.
Yes. I don't want to.
Miles, we hung out with so many girls. It could literally be so many people. What's the first letter of their name?
I can't say that.
Why?
It'll give it away.
What's the first letter of their last name?
I can't give it out. It'll give it away. I'll tell you off screen. All right.
What did we do with her? Where
What
does she live? Was she in housing? Huh?
hmm
Okay, where does she live?
With the girls?
Clearly. Across the way?
No.
The other across the way? The other friends that we used to go to?
Yes.
It was only two, really. Are we friends with her today?
Yes.
Why?
I was high
I
or
guess,
drunk.
if you say so. Anyways,
It was just a peck.
I guess.
It was no tongue
On the
action.
lip? Mm.
We, I mean, when we used to do the devil's letters, our lips would touch. I consider that a kiss.
Stupid.
That's why she's my bestie.
So, what was like, coming out? Like, what was
It
the
was
biggest
hell.
thing that, huh?
It was pure hell. My life was pure hell.
What, afterwards?
Yes.
That's not what I was gonna ask you.
Okay, go ahead.
But what was your biggest concern about coming out? Like, if you came out, what were you most concerned about? What happened?
Because I knew I wasn't the only person of the alphabet game that came out to my mom, and it took her, I think she told me, 5 years to accept someone else. I didn't want it. I didn't want it to take 5 years, but it actually did take some time for her to accept me. It took a while for her to accept this, and she doesn't fully accept it, but she respect my wishes and respect me as a person. Do she still want grandkids? Of course. Do I want to bring a kid in the world right now? Absolutely not. Now, if she get me a surrogate, we can talk about some things. But until then, I don't want no kids. Because I was going to just drop little baby Junior down there to, nah, my kid is not going to live with my mom. No. I want my child to have a British accent so we can watch Peppa the Pig together.
They're not gonna have a British accent.
They will.
Peppa Pig.
And
To
I
have a
want to.
British accent, we need to move to London. The
No,
UK.
we gonna move to the Virgin Islands, and they have a British Virgin Island accent.
You clearly know nothing about.
Shut up. Let me live in my fantasy.
The British Virgin Islands and the Virgin Islands are two different things.
I was talking about where your mom's at, and we were just gonna watch Peppa
In the Virgin Islands.
in the Virgin Islands, the
Right.
U.S. Virgin Islands.
Right, but you said the British Virgin Islands.
No, I said we'll move to the Virgin Islands, and she's gonna speak British.
We're gonna run this back afterwards, and you'll see what you said. But,
Morgan, I'm sleepy.
Okay.
I worked all day.
But anyways, you said we were gonna move to the British Virgin Islands.
Same thing.
It's not. And even the British Virgin Islands, they don't have a British accent.
What?
No, because the British Virgin Islands is made up of multiple different islands, and they all have different accents. They have nothing. They don't even sound.
Can we
close
just
to
get
British.
our passport and just live in the British Virgin Islands?
Sure, but you have to pick an island.
I'm gonna let you pick it. What's the?
Why you want to live in the BVI?
Who want to live in America? We can move to Puerto Rico. They don't think
It's
Puerto
US.
Rico. They don't think Puerto Rico is U.S. Bad Bunny is performing at the Super Bowl. I don't know any of his songs.
And these white folks are having a fit.
Yes, indeed.
I know his music. I listen to his music.
Oh. Do you listen to his music, or are you just like looking at that man?
No, I listen to his music. I listen to. I think he's considered to be reggaeton, but I listen to reggaeton.
Oh, I need to get the new Apple AirPods so I can translate the music.
I don't think it's gonna translate the music.
I think so.
Isn't it like translating if someone is like talking to you?
Yeah, shit.
But I don't think it's gonna translate what's playing in it.
I don't know, Morgan. I don't make these things. These lights are hurting my eyes. Thank you. That's your forehead? Or
My what?
I thought it was something else she was covering up my face with.
It's time for bed for you.
What you mean? We haven't even eaten.
I know. What time is it?
starved to death.
I don't even know what time it is.
Oh my god.
It's 8:20.
I'm starving.
But guys, I think this is the end of our episode.
Uh,
Miles is getting hangry and sleepy. The little baby need to go to sleep, and the little baby need to eat. So I think we're gonna eat. We're gonna end the episode right here.
Eat it, eat it, eat it till you numb. Let's beat it, right? I'm not a magician. I'm not a musician. I don't do magic.
I think that whole thing was scripted.
I'm not a magician.
It ain't no way Suki is that dumb.
I love Suki.
I love Suki, but there ain't no way that lady is that, like, just no.
I don't think she's dumb.
I don't think she's dumb. That's why I feel like that the entire interaction was scripted.
You know what? Something I like to say in my head sometimes. I like to quote my dear lady, Sexy Red, and this is going to end it. I ain't got no panties on. You gotta let this coochie breathe. Bend that shit over. And I forgot the rest. So good night, you guys, and thank you again for listening to Our Moments.
Peace. You're so annoying.